Hi, my name's Kathy Johnson, and I'm going to be your child's language arts teacher this year. This is my family. I have two little boys. Mikey is 5 years old, and he just started transitional kindergarten at U Hills last week. I also have Benny. He is going to be 2 years old next month. He's my October baby, my fall baby. I spend a ton of time with my kids when I am not in my classroom. I also enjoy reading and collecting books. I have a pretty big class library here, and I also have a similar one for my own books and my kids' books at home. I enjoy practicing yoga, sewing, spending time in the garden, and watching things grow. And I enjoy recording audiobooks, both on YouTube and as an aspiring audio or audible narrator. We'll see how that goes. It's a hard market to break into. For your child to stay successful in language arts class, the very best thing is for them to turn in their assignments regularly and when they're due. I know that life happens. It happens to all of us. And so I understand if an assignment needs to be turned in late here and there. I will accept assignments 2 weeks after they are entered into the grade book for credit. And then after the 2 week deadline, I will no longer accept them for credit, but I will grade or I will put feedback on them and return them to your child so they have notes. Um, your child should check Google Classroom regularly, especially if they're absent. I put nearly every material that we use in class on Google Classroom: agendas, assignments, videos, and handouts. I try to post everything that we do in class there in case it's needed at home. Your child should try to bring an independent reading book to class every day. We visit the Media Center every other week, in addition to having access to books in class. There is a huge focus on literacy and reading in 7th grade. I know a lot of kids fall off of reading by the time they reach this grade, and it's one of my own personal and professional goals to make sure that kids are aware of good books and maybe get a little better spark for reading in the future. In general, it's helpful for students to try to come to school as much as possible. I know illnesses are unavoidable, and sometimes we have those vacations and family events that we can't avoid. It's really hard for students to make up instructional time and other things that occur in class when they're gone for extended absences. So the best way for them to be present here in class and know what's going on is to actually be here in class. And then finally, at home, the best thing that they can do to grow as readers is to continue to practice reading. They have material provided for them at school all over the place, and they're able to bring those books home if they'd like to read them at home. Also, audiobooks are fantastic. I always tell students the gold standard is having an audiobook to listen to and maybe the book in front of them to read, because it's two sources of input and it helps them to really truly understand a book better. Some things that are coming up this year in 7th grade language arts are the Scholastic Book Fair in October. We will visit as a class, and then students will have the opportunity to visit before school and at lunch. I will send home materials and flyers for that when I have that information for me. We have our annual 7th grade field trip to see A Christmas Carol at Meadowbrook Theater. There will be a permission slip distributed next week for that. There will also be a chaperoning opportunity for the play, and I will reach out to you separately after the field or after the permission slip is distributed to make sure that you have the opportunity to serve as a chaperone if you'd like. In April, we will have our Authors in April presentation. Jennifer Nielsen is our author in April. We are very fortunate to have her back. She was here a few years ago. The students generally really like her books. They're high interest. Both of the books that we have this year are historical fiction. One is called Mark of the Thief. It's a little bit more with a fantasy twist, but it takes place in ancient Rome. And then there is Resistance, which is a wartime novel. It's more traditional historical fiction. I'll be sending more information about Authors in April books and ordering in the next couple of weeks for you. Here's my contact information. I have 5th hour prep, so from 12:23 to 1:20, I'm available for meetings, phone calls, and Zooms. Feel free to reach out to me anytime with any concerns via email. If it's about assignments, I prefer that your child reach out to me first. They can send me an email or they can approach me during class, before, after class, during homeroom, just to make sure that they also have ownership and agency of their academic progress. Please feel free, though, to reach out anytime with any questions questions. I'm really looking forward to this year. This is a really, really great group of seventh graders. I can already tell I'm enjoying them. We're having a great time in class, and I look forward to seeing what the year will bring. Have a great night. Thank you very much for listening and watching.